song Bugaboo? Was that like 3LW or something?
I don't remember, but I know what you're referencing.
Yeah, you know the exact song too. I know
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah. I've definitely heard that song.
Yo, for real.
Oh. All right, so we got Haze. Oh, Haze is playing Diddy. Okay, I'm surprised. I guess he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't like to play Wolf on online, or maybe he's just saving him. But yeah, let's see. And now we have wait, no.
I,
Oh wait, Haze is
if you
playing
had,
Banjo.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I mean, if you had the option to choose literally any character online over Banjo, would you? Like,
Honestly, I don't know whether Banjo gets buffed or nerfed in online. I could imagine his side Bs are a lot more tilting to shield online than they would offline. So, yeah.
I'm just gonna say buff. Like, I'm,
I'm just gonna say buffed.
Yeah, because what I have seen people do with Banjo has been absolutely nuts over the past couple of weeks. In fact, we saw a few people win either DNA or Fusion with Banjo.
Yes,
Bugaboo
so
making
we
this pretty
have.
close. Why can we Diddy not to be trifled with either?
I actually believe the winner of the past few fusions who used Banjo, Unleashed. I'm pretty sure you've heard of him. I think he's in the bracket today.
That was him.
So we're actually gonna have a lot more people today than we usually do. So if Unleashed actually wins the tournament today, then it proves something that this kid is here to play. Because we have a lot of killers in the bracket today, than we normally would have.
Yeah, and it's kind of strange because after Banjo was released and everyone was kind of disappointed with the moveset, as true as it was to the character in the game or whatever, it didn't seem like it fit Ultimate all that well. It was really pertaining to what could be considered like a quote-unquote hype moveset. I don't really know, but either way, it seemed like there was no real definitive best Banjo in the world. There were some people trying for it as Bugaboo takes that second stock off the Haze. There were people trying for it, but then that just kind of fell off, and you didn't really see Banjo get a whole lot of results. All of a sudden, we go online, and you see people like Unleashed start doing well with Banjo. Yeah, I think we even saw Atomisk, who's using Banjo as a secondary, like a legitimate secondary, but we're seeing a few people do well with this character. It's kind of fun to see.
Yeah, it really is. Banjo is
Maybe not nearly as fun to play against, but you know.
Oh, it's definitely not. Actually, to be honest, I like playing Banjo. Although his side B is, kind of strong, I believe he's a fair character. He doesn't really have anything too broken on him that would be considered, super tilting. So yeah, I have respect for people who play this character. Definitely not top tier, not low tier either. Pretty good.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can win with this character. It's not nearly as bad as people are making them out to be. It's just you don't see a lot of people play Banjo just because, I don't know, maybe it's just a little too formulaic for some people's standards. I'm not really sure. However, it should be said, if it is considered formulaic, that means there is a clear path to victory. So you can win with this thing, as I mentioned prior. Down throw, not quite going to take that second stock. Haze in serious trouble here. Bugaboo's just not finding this kill, though. I mean, Haze doing a decent job of sticking and moving, but eventually you're going to have to take that stock, and it needs to be sooner rather than later. It's not going to happen at all. A kamikaze attack from Bugaboo and a 2-stock victory.
Yeah, this is actually interesting. I know Haze, again, resident from New Jersey, really adept in the Diddy matchup because he is, or used to be, a Diddy main. Yeah, this is fairly interesting. Also, I believe... Oh, Diddy is here. Let me see if I can bring him up here. Okay. Diddy! He's in the bathroom right now, actually. But he should be on seconds. But yeah, like I was saying before, Very surprised that Haze lost this matchup. Honestly, I don't know. I don't want to say online is a factor here because, you know, well, it is kind of a factor. But a
It's
two-stock victory, that's
if we're
definitely
being
something.
honest.
I'm going to say that Haze is probably going to switch over to Wolf now. Or, wait. Okay. He left. Okay. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh yeah. So while you sort that out, actually, do we have ad slides to run?
Yes, we do, but let's see here.
Yeah.
All right, while we're waiting, we
Yeah.
can
While we're waiting.
advertise some of our tournaments. As you know, this is Fusion.EXE, premier tournament in Tri-State. Used to be biggest NJ tournament, and now we're switching online. We are running a free online bracket now, no more fees. Every Monday, we have the same times as usual. So registration closes at 6:30 and bracket starts at 7:30. We now have 2 main streams for Ultimate, which is Square 1 UNL and Collision Smash. And also Melee will be streamed on Sig Melee. Make sure to spread the word, guys, and come out to our event. And while we're waiting, we have Haze just came back. Okay, yep, they're starting. We're good. Okay.
Cool.
Let's see. Diddy, are you there?
Yes.
There it is, our boy Wonder.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Playing.
All right. So we are actually. Are you watching the stream right now? Just want to make sure we're good on your side.
Yeah, on Twitch.
No, but watch from Discord. Yeah, you can turn Switch on. So yeah, we actually have Haze versus Bugaboo right now. Just let me know once you're watching the stream. Here.
So get the thing started here around flowers with game number 2.
Wait, Haze is taking Rob now. Okay, so something tells me Haze is probably going he's doing what a lot of players are doing recently and just like switching over to premier Wi-Fi only characters. Probably because playing Wolf and Diddy online might be a little bit too. I know those are two really I know Diddy's a really heavy input character. I don't know about Wolf because I haven't really played him much. But yeah, I've never seen him play Rob before. So it's surprising.
Yeah, Wi-Fi Wolf is definitely not nearly as good, so take that. And are we, Jenny, we good?
Yeah, Diddy, are you good?
I'm good. Yeah, for some reason, like, the stream is going up on your game.
Wait a minute. Do you not have a... Oh, you don't. Okay, give me 1 second. I got you now. All right, I need you to restart Discord and come back in. Because you didn't have a comment to remove.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right, man.
Actually, I asked Chirp about that, and I was wondering if I could get one to it.
Okay, yeah, you're on
I
now.
see it now.
Oh, you see it now?
Oh, it's a channel. Oh, no. All right, perfect. Okay.
All right, you guys. All right, cool. All right, so you guys will take over. I will do my back end stuff, and I'll chime in when I can.
Yeah.
All right, one more time for boy the initial pin up.
Yeah, I briefly looked on the Twitch stream and I saw Diddy and Rob, and I assumed Haze was going to be the Diddy, but no, he's playing Rob. Oh, this is an interesting development in the scene.
Yeah, and before that, Haze was playing Banjo, so maybe just not feeling the Diddy Ditto on Wi-Fi. Either way, it's going to be Bugaboo. Taking the first stock of the matchup, and yeah, just in general, Rob versus Diddy, I don't find many Diddies talking favorably about this matchup. So Haze definitely with the wise selection. This seems like a survive and advance sort of tactic here, because I don't know how married Haze is to the Rob character selection, but if it gets you through the bracket, then why not? Just utilize those down tilts. It's just sweeps you off of the stage. Certainly can do so. Utilize that back air hitbox, which just encompasses an entire small country. I don't know what was up with that, but
yeah, absolutely.
Just
Rob
looking
has
for-
a ton of big hitboxes. He has a lot of tools that do manage the Wi-Fi environment. I know a ton of great Wi-Fi Rob. Shout out to Hot Champion. And yeah, I think Haze also, he's got a playstyle that tends to be very patient. He loves looking for opportunities that he sets up himself. and he's been pretty good with the item play because he's used to playing Diddy. He's been working on Peach as far as I remember.
Hmm.
So definitely.
I believe you're right, but at the same time, Haze is going to be looking for the. I mean, he does need to be careful because Diddy can rack up that damage. So Haze is going to need to slow down his play just a little bit. Bugaboo having a far too easy of a time getting in and throwing out some hitboxes and just piling on the damage just slowly but surely. Because when Bugaboo gets in, he gets in. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's been a wash by any stretch of the imagination. Haze, however, just seems to be mistiming a lot of these buttons. Maybe just being a little too.
He's fishing for a kill move. Up air would have definitely killed. I mean, obviously down throw are probably going to kill, but that's a much more obvious thing to look out for. But he's definitely playing a lot more patient now. Haze is looking for just the way to seal out this last stock.
Yeah. Bugaboo has not been standing still nearly enough for Haze to even consider going for a grab. So something to be considered. Bugaboo. Oh, shooting that ledge. That could have been death.
I guess he grabbed there, doesn't Oh, there it is.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah, down throw, and that's going to do it. And it seemed like Bugaboo was doing a halfway decent job bringing that game, bringing the game 2 back. It's just felt like you ran out of real estate there more than anything else, because that could have gone either way if that lasted for about 30 more seconds.
Yeah, definitely. Good job almost making that comeback there in game 2. But oh.
Did Haze leave again?
It looks yeah, that seems to be the situation. I'm pretty sure the series was a 1-1, right?
Yeah, it's 1-1 right now. Let me see.
Yeah.
So it's weird. From what Haze has said, the last stream he was on, whenever he finishes a match, like he just gets kicked out of the room for some reason. So yeah, I mean he's back now, but that is weird. It's probably on his side, so we're all good.
Yeah, sometimes everyone knows how amazing Switch Wi-Fi capabilities are. I've had trouble with like certain people in certain lobbies. I just can't enter if they're in it. Come on, it's 2020. We can't expect everything to work perfectly, right?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, have you watched the news lately? But no, the something to be said about that. Either way, Haze coming back to win that game number 2, but doing a halfway decent job of keeping Bugaboo at bay and taking those first 2 stocks, really giving him the room that he needed to make that game number 2 victory happen as we go to Town City.
Yeah, he probably just got a little too antsy, getting like going for like a 3-stock or something, getting a little too overconfident. And Rob is definitely a character that Diddy can take advantage of. Rob being, he's a heavy, but he's also floaty, so he's combo food, especially for something like a Diddy. So Diddy could definitely rack up the damage if you're unprepared.
While that is true, I do feel like it really just comes down to if you can time Diddy's advances, and at that point you can kind of just just have your way with Diddy Kong, because it's not like it's the easiest thing in the world for Diddy to get in on Rob in the first place. We're seeing a far more aggressive type of gameplay from Haze than I really would have expected. Bugaboo walking right into that F smash had a little bit of room to give, so no big deal. But still, evening up the scales just a little bit was Haze, and he'll be looking to continue to carry that advantage, or that momentum, excuse me, into game number 3. But Bugaboo doing a pretty good job of stopping it here, all things considered. Oh, wait a second.
He's not going to kill just yet, surprisingly. But yeah, Bugaboo's doing a pretty good job playing, defensive, waiting for his opportunities, using the banana as his entrance into getting to Haze. Oh, that's going to kill though, yep. Down throw into up there. At the high percent. But yeah, before that, he looked like he was doing a really good job just only using the banana to get in, not trying to force any approaches. The back throw almost kills. Surprised it didn't. That's good.
But yet, banana aimed up smash. That is as true can be. And down tilts at ledge. Yeah, welcome to Rob. Oh. And again, Haze, interestingly enough, I'm not really seeing... I wasn't seeing as many of the zoning options as maybe I would have liked at the end of that game one, certainly the beginning of that game number two. Falling out of the... did he slip on the banana in the middle of the side B?
I wasn't too sure if that was the case. I thought it might have just been like a wonky side B.
Yeah, my feed is a little blurry. I don't know if I hallucinated that or what, but...
Yeah, it was a little tough to see clearly if that was the situation. It didn't look like he tripped on a banana, though. I don't know. He might have just fallen out the side B.
True.
Definitely seen that before. I like watching that Zaba clip from... what was it?
A Tri-State classic. Like, literal classic. Like that, I hope it goes into a museum someday. Either way, Haze with these nairs, and yeah, not a whole lot you can do about Rob Nair, generally speaking. So Bugaboo, not going to try to run into it all that much. Playing relatively patiently, looking for his spot. Haze not really keen to give it to him right now.
No, absolutely. Haze is just, he's playing his game, not trying to force anything. Parry. Oh, wow. Okay.
However, yeah, good parry by Bugaboo. Haze at 134, serious danger of losing this thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but runs right into the Wally Wop, and all of a sudden, Haze has himself an opportunity looking to seize it at 96%. Bugaboo in trouble here.
Haze just tossing up and oh, wow. Beautiful back air.
Right into the burners of Rob the Robot, and Haze with the 2-1 victory.
Pretty good showing from Haze's Rob. It was the first time I've ever seen it. I didn't get a chance to watch the Banjo game, but definitely seems like a good pick for Diddy Kong right there. And to be honest, like I think the playstyle that Bugaboo was going for seemed pretty similar to how Haze plays his own Diddy. So I'm sure he knew exactly the timings of when to go in and what things to look out for himself.
He was starting to catch on a little bit more after those first couple of matches, right? Because we saw Bugaboo come out with that one win, but then you saw Haze start to pick it up, start to figure a few things out, and those guesses started to be right just a few more times. Maybe they weren't guesses at that point, who knows? But regardless, it's a solid win for Haze, and you could tell that he wasn't necessarily playing like someone who's played Rob for years and years, like many other Robs that we've seen in Tri-State tournaments in recent months. I wouldn't necessarily say that it was bad by any stretch of the imagination. That character has some potential to Haze.